Vayikra al Moshe vaydaber Hashem elam ha'omer lema. The Rishon calls out to Moshe Rabbeinu, and then he speaks to him. This extra longing of calling is because Moshe Rabbeinu, it seems like in the last parasha, he couldn't come into the Al-Moed. He's called him by the Rishon. It's a lashon of love. The Rishon tells him that you must let everybody know that you are a person who meets with me and being called directly. Does not want to write out Vayikra. He wants to write a lashon Vayikra, which means that the happenstance puts in a small aleph. There are 4 different parts to an Avera that are done that we need a kapara for. There's the machshava, the thought. So therefore we do smicha. We rest our hands on the carbon and we think about what we have done wrong. There's the dibur that we set out with our mouth. So we say vidu out with our mouth. There's the ma'isa, the action that we did. So we must burn the many different integral organs of the animal on the mizbeach, the different organs that facilitated this Avera. And then there's the blood in our body that made us boil. So we sprinkle the blood on the mizbeach for that. An Adam will bring a carbon from you. Usually we find the lashon is ish, not Adam. So Rashi learns out Adam, not Adam, there wasn't makrav min gezel because there was no way to steal from, everything was his. So too you should not bring from gezel. The tachlis is not that you should just bring an offering. It's not bribery. The point is you to give up something of yourself. So it must be yours and mikem from you. Therefore the Torah uses the word Adam instead of ish. We start off with the carbon of oila. It's called oila. All carbon go up on the mizbeach. It's called oila because this one goes completely up and there's nothing else staying down. It's brought from a male animal, as a male animal is to symbolize the chait that we are talking about over here. The sin that we're talking about is the thought process, which did not leave his thought, did not turn into an action yet. For that alone you find the kapara. There are 4 basic avodas in every carbon, 4 basic things that must be done. There's called shchita, which is a shechta, they shall slaughter the animal. It can be done by a Yisrael, does not have to be done by a kohen. It is done in these few carbonates in the beginning and it's off the northern side of the Azara. Kabbalah, which is then the mitzvah of kahuna, they accept the blood in a vessel, and kihalacha, they carry it to the mizbeach, zrika, they sprinkle the blood on top of the mizbeach. They then skin the animal, cut it to size. The kahanim then prepare wood, put it onto the fire, even though there is a fire from before. We then wash out the intestines that they should be clean and put everything on the mizbeach. The Torah repeats the whole thing in regards to other similar animals, the same parsha of Oila again, to double down on the fact that we must bring the carbon in tzafin. Because all bad, mitzafin tipasach hara, all bad starts in tzafin. To protect against that, we bring karbonis in tzafin.